survival. Guys, try to notice today that as a species, we've complicated surviving so badly that everybody's confused on what they need to do in life and what makes them happy and how to live and what to eat. But all that stuff, if you actually take time for yourself to observe and analyze and just separate yourself from society's crazy antics, you'll notice that it's pretty basic, and the earth gives you everything you need. Pretty much. We obviously got into a level of comfort, though, that we want certain things, which is okay. That's great that we're evolving, for sure. But most of the stuff that you're working so hard to get, just notice if it's for you or if it's you wanting people to be jealous of you, or kind of like you feeling good because people are like, oh, I want that, or the ego, basically, right? It wants to compete with people, and you have to see this, because do you really want to work all your life in some job that you don't like just to pay off some massive house, just to show off for people? Like, do you really need that? And if you want that, then that's different. That's great. And if you want to work that many hours, that's good too. But don't do it just to show off for people, or just because society tells you to do it. Then the food part, like, use some common sense. Take time and see what feels good when you eat it. If it doesn't feel good and it makes you sick, it poisons you, stop it, because it's stupid. Like, all the stuff that we're making nowadays is so fake, because people, all they care about is how it tastes, not what it does to them, because they don't care. They can take a pill for it, right? So that's another thing. It's like, it's given to us for free, pretty much, if you can grow it yourself. So notice that. That's another thing. Like, you'll be much more healthier and happier if you actually eat things that fulfill you, make you feel good, right? Not just because it tastes good. Anybody can, like, manipulate something to taste good. I could put a bunch of ingredients into something and make it taste delicious, right? Because it's sweet and addicting and whatever. Like, it doesn't take a genius to make something like that, right? But is that really good for you, and you want to do that to yourself? Because then you're complicated again, the survival process. Then you have to go to a doctor to tell you what's wrong with you and get fake stuff put into you, because that's another thing. When you're eating a bunch of fake food, your system's going to break down, and you're going to have to get surgeries and all this stuff, right? So all the stuff we've done is just complicated. And the thing is, you're so consumed by it, and you act like everybody else in society, so you just do the same things instead of taking the time for yourself to learn who you are, what you need, what makes you happy. You just kind of like assume things and just follow the herd. So stop it and start taking the time for yourself, and notice that survival is not so complicated, and it's pretty easy if you can separate yourself from all the crazy stuff that other people are doing to themselves. But it takes a conscious effort by your part, right? Like, it's not so easy to get detached from that stuff now, since you've been brainwashed. So notice this and take some time for yourself to actually, like, sit down and analyze your life, what you want it to be like. And if you want to work for so many hours in a job that you don't like just to have a bigger house, and if you want to eat crappy food still, so start noticing that and taking the time for yourself, because it's just smart, okay? So try to check that out within yourself. Let me know how it goes. Leave me some comments. Subscribe, guys, and peace.